Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Well, Gabriel Gonzalez, welcome back to the front row.
Thank you. Pleasure to be back here with you.
And let me say also, let me also welcome your accompanist, pianist Judy Masters, who's with us as well.
Hello.
Now, Gabrielle, you are doing a residency this week at MECA. It's called Voices Uniting Cultures, sort of the theme of your residency and maybe of your concert on Friday as well. So tell me a little bit about that idea. I mean, what does that mean to you, that song and music can unite cultures?
Well, for me, it was very interesting that being Mexican, living here in Houston, and having students from different countries and teaching them to sing in different languages. I was thinking, well, there are many cultures involved in this vocal workshop. And when MECA asked me for a name of the concert and the program that I was teaching last summer, I was thinking, well, voices will unite cultures.
And you yourself you are from Mexico, and you also live part of the time in Houston as well. So you are the embodiment of cultures being united.
Exactly, and all is through music and voice in this case, because I was teaching to the students the process of breathing and position of the voice and several technical things that I was teaching them last summer that I'm going to do again this week. So that's why I decided that the name was the most proper name for what I was doing. And as I said again, I mean, I had students from not only from Mexico or Americans, also from El Salvador and other countries, that I was thinking, well, we have not the United Nations, but something like that. We were uniting cultures. So that's the reason that I like the name. And this year, once again, we are using this name. And I believe it's going to be forever, this name. I want to be associated with the Voices Uniting Cultures.
So with that spirit, you've been doing master classes and concerts?
Exactly, and the thing is that, ironically, what I'm doing in Monterrey exactly the same. I mean, I'm teaching them some music in English and Italian. So I'm trying to do the same thing in both countries, in both cities, Monterrey and Houston, which are my home, one in Mexico, one here in America. And people really like and appreciate that the opportunity to come to work with me. And not only to learn this process of try to sing with technique. It's basically, my point is to help them to improve their phrasing or interpretation of the lyrics in their songs. In the case at MECA, usually people sing mariachi songs. And because they speak Spanish, they believe, I know what I'm saying. And when I ask them, can you tell me what do you mean with these words? And they are like, what? Because they don't stop to read the text.
Make that connection.
Exactly, because and I learned that from a master class I took years ago here in Houston when I was with Houston Grand Opera as part of the opera studio. I remember that in a master class said, I don't remember if it was Thomas Hampson or one of the great American singers that came to give us a master class, said to one of my classmates, I mean, you are American, you speak English, but you are not saying nothing with lyrics. And for me, it was like, oh, that's true, because when I'm singing in Spanish, I don't pay attention to when I'm singing Granada or Júrame. And I said, I need to pay attention to the text if I'm singing something in Spanish. So we take for granted that we speak the language, but we don't pay attention to the lyrics, to give some meaning, to give our own interpretation. That's my point in a masterclass.
And that way, we as listeners, whether or not we speak the language of the song or not, we can still feel that emotion.
That's my point, because I remember that also I went to a elementary school here in Houston, that some of the teachers knew me, and they said, do you mind to come and give us a speech about opera? And when I played for the kids the beginning of Act 2 of Rigoletto, when Rigoletto comes after that, the first scene at the Duke's Palace, I said to the kids, "You don't know the opera? No. You know what what is going on in this scene?" They said, "No." Okay, listen to the music, to the introduction of the orchestra. And when I played that introduction of the orchestra, I asked to the kids, "What do you think that is happening? They are happy. It's like a lot of in the morning." And they said, "No, sounds very dark, very sad. It's at night." And I said, "That's what's happening in that scene. It's at night, and Rigoletto is very sad."
Yeah.
So when you make people aware of that, you give more sensitivity to the audience, and also we need to do that as teachers to the students, to be sensitive, to communicate more to the audience the feelings of the pieces.
Yeah.
So that's my point, that I try to teach them. And also, I mean, it's great for me because I keep fresh my interpretations every time.
Well, let's hear some music.
Sure, absolutely. Now we are going to perform an aria from Act 3 of Giacomo Puccini's Tosca, E lucevano le stelle.
One of the great operas. And would you set up? It's such a famous aria, but set the scene and the mood for us.
Here, what happened is Mario Cavaradossi is in jail because he was helping Cesare Angelotti to escape from the chief of the police in Rome, Scarpia. And here was a triangle between Scarpia, Cavaradossi, and Tosca, the protagonist, because Tosca loved Cavaradossi, but Scarpia loved Tosca, like a soap opera maybe from Mexico, something like that. And what happened is that in Act 3, the act begins showing the Castel Sant'Angelo, where Cavaradossi is in prison. The jailer said to Cavaradossi that he has 1 hour before the execution. And when the jailer leaves Cavaradossi by himself, Cavaradossi starts to look at the sky and see the stars, and remember the good times he had with Floria Tosca. And basically the name of the aria is E lucevano le stelle, but it's also known as the farewell to life, because he's really just remembering all those memories with Tosca, but he knows that he's going to die.
Okay.
So that's what's going on in Act 3, at the beginning of Act 3 of this opera.
So you're going to make us cry with this music.
Exactly.
From Puccini's Tosca, and tenor Gabriel Gonzalez singing for us.
Lucevan le stelle, e olezzava la terra, stride all'uscio dell'orto, e un passo sfiorava l'arena. Entrava e la fragrante mi cadea fra le braccia. O dolci baci, svani per sempre il sogno mio d'amore, l'ora è fuggita e muoio disperato, e muoio disperato, e non amato mai tanto la vita, tanto la vita.
Very nice. Shall we go on, or would you like to
Yeah, how
do
you
it
feel?
again?
I felt no, that was fine.
Okay.
It was good? Sounded good?
Yeah, great.
It's up to
Okay.
you.
Good, good, good.
You sounded great.
Okay. Wow, tenor Gabriel Gonzalez singing for us here on the front row, and with him pianist Judy Master, the famous tenor aria E lucevan le stelle from Puccini's Tosca here on the front row. That's got to be a role you've done before on stage. When I watch you emote and sing that.
Yeah, this is one of
I
the
can
roles
tell.
that I've done more in my career, and I love this opera. I love Puccini, and the character of Cavaradossi has great music, being this one of the most famous tenor arias in the operatic repertoire. So I'm really happy to be performing this aria.
Now, how did you decide to become an opera singer? What did it for you, Gabriel?
Basically, what made me think about being an opera singer is, as I said, that the challenge of singing opera every day. Maybe I can sing well today, but tomorrow I have to prove myself that I still can do it. And it's a very beautiful discipline, but still a very hard discipline, because you have to really be on top form every time if you want to stay in a high level, which I want to be performing at that high level.
Mm-hmm.
And really to create my interpretation, my own, and create not only for the audience but for me a fresh idea of, in this case, Mario Cavaradossi. It all depends also about who is the conductor or who is our partners on stage. That makes opera always a challenge.
Yeah.
Because you have to be part of a teamwork, and since we have to travel a lot, I mean, we will have another Tosca, another Scarpia, another conductor, another orchestra, different halls. So it's always different. It's always a new story for me to tell the audience when I am performing Cavaradossi or any other role that in my operatic
Yes.
rep.
And what about music? I mean, when did you start singing? And this whole world opened up to you.
Professionally, I started in 1992, exactly on May 22nd, 1992. I sang a role in Lucia di Lammermoor by Gaetano Donizetti. I sang Normanno. And after that, I said I want to sing opera, and my dream was to sing the leading tenor roles, which I did after 3 or 4 seasons playing small roles.
So you got a rush from that first on-stage professional performance.
Yeah, because I
got a taste of that exciting.
Honestly, I was
life.
very lucky to be at the right time with the right people in Monterrey, because at the time they were doing opera with international stars. Like, just to mention one of the names that I'm sure that here in Houston they know him, Marcello Giordani, who has sung several roles for Houston Grand Opera. He was Edgardo when I sang Normanno. He's the one that helped me to leave Monterrey. He asked to the members of the board of the opera in Monterrey to give me a scholarship to leave Monterrey. And The nice thing is that 3 years after, I met him here in Houston. He came to sing Romeo in that production of Romeo and Juliet that was kind of controversial because of the scenery. And when I met him, he said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I am performing Romeo." So he said, "I told you you should leave Monterrey to come to America because you have the potential." And I was very glad that was a tenor who helped me
Yes.
to make my career. So that's why I believe that I was lucky because I was singing with colleagues of that high level. They were singing in the big houses, and for me it was like if I compare this to baseball, to be playing with, I don't know, with the best players from the big leagues. So for me it was very interesting and motivated me to pursue a career in opera.
Well, you're doing a residency this week here in Houston at MECA, and you'll be doing a concert Friday night. So we're hearing some of the music that's on your program. And I like how you just sang a famous opera aria for us, and you've sort of paired opera with folk songs on this program. You're going to do some Italian folk songs for us next.
Usually that's what I do in my programs to give to the audience a wide rep so they will enjoy different type of music. And Italian songs, at least for me, has been part of my rep all my career. And for this concert at MECA, I will be singing several Italian songs, not very famous like O Sole Mio or Torna Sorrento that are really, really famous. But I believe those the songs I'm preparing for Friday night for this concert both are of the songs that I'm performing today are very beautiful, the lyrics and the music. And I do believe that many members of the audience and people that love Italian songs, maybe they will be saying that for the first time we'll be hearing these songs. I'm sure, absolutely, I'm positively sure that they will love these songs. So the value of musically are really, really the value is really great, and I would like to keep singing this forever.
And what's this first one that you're going to do for us?
The first song I'm going to sing is by Francesco Paolo Tosti, and the name of the song is Non t'amo più, I don't love you anymore.
Tenor Gabriel Gonzalez with us on the front row.
Ricordi ancora il dì che ci incontrammo, le tue promesse le ricordi ancora. Fole d'amore io ti seguì, ci amamo e accanto a te sognai folle d'amor. Sognai felice di carezze e baci, una catena di leguante in ciel, ma le parole tue furon mendaci, perché l'anima tua fatta è di gel. Te ne ricordi ancor, te ne ricordi ancor, or la mia fede, il desiderio immenso, il mio sogno d'amor, non sei più tu, i tuoi baci non ce le a te non penso, sogno un altro ideal, non t'amo più, non t'amo passamo insieme, io cosparsi di fiori il tuo sentier. Tu fosti del mio cor l'unica speme, tu della mente l'unico pensier. Tu m'hai visto pregare impallidire, piangere tu m'hai visto innanzi a te, io sol per appagare un tuo desire avrei dato il mio sangue, la mia fe. Te ne ricordi ancor? Te ne ricordi ancor? Or la mia fede, il desiderio immenso, il mio sogno d'amor, non sei più tu. I tuoi baci non ce reco, a te non penso, sogno un altro ideal, non t'amo più, non t'amo più.
The Italian song Non t'amo più, I Don't Love You Anymore. I believe it's by Tosti, you said, and sung there by tenor Gabriel Gonzalez, and with him pianist Judy Masters. We're previewing music coming up on Mr. Gonzalez's concert, Voices Uniting Cultures, Friday night at MECA. Ah, the pain in your voice, Gabriel. Tell us a little bit of what you were singing there.
What I was saying in the lyrics.
Yeah.
I was asking that if the girl remember all the day that we met the first time, and all the promises she made to me, and that things have changed, and that my character that I'm performing in this song, well, just has these memories, but doesn't love anymore. There is someone else that I don't think about her anymore. I have another love. When I said "Soño un altro ideal," I have another love.
Oh, he's met somebody
else. I have
else.
another ideal person, but I said, I don't love you anymore, and just do you remember? You still remember those beautiful memories, and you still remember. Mm-hmm. And now my faith is to another person. So it's sad that he's telling to a girl that just what happened with you is just memories.
Yeah,
I have someone else.
You know, your concert is called Voices Uniting Cultures, but I mean, we could call it Emotions Uniting Cultures. I mean, we can all relate to, these great love songs and suffering, unfortunately.
And basically what I try to do with my master class, and also when I'm teaching vocal workshops in Houston or Monterrey, I try to tell them that even if you are singing a song that has been for years and years, and many other singers have done that, you can create another song if you put your own interpretation.
Yes.
You can give another feeling, because to me the text can mean something, but for other singer will say, no, I don't want to say that way, I want to say this way. And that's what makes it interesting when you hear a classical singer, that even singing the same notes, you can create a different atmosphere and a different character and give a different meaning to the words. And that's what I try to communicate to the students that come to my masterclass.
We're going to do a 180 now because you have another Italian song, which means I love you very much.
This is the opposite exactly. This is the name is Ti voglio tanto bene by Curtis. And it's exactly the opposite. He's telling to the girl that she is the star that he has in his way to happiness, and he doesn't love anybody else, just her. So it's exactly the opposite.
Once again, Gabriel Gonzalez with us. Judy Masters at the piano. Judy Master at the piano here on the front row.
Al cielo, la stella mia sei tu, sul mio cammino tu m'accompagni e segui il mio destino, tu sei la vita e la felicità. L'amore tuo non muore, e come il sole d'oro non muore mai più. Dimmi che non mi sai ingannare, il sogno mio d'amore per sempre sei tu. Tanto bene, non ho nessuno al mondo più cara di te. Oh, sei tu il mio grande amore, la vita del mio cuore, sei solo tu.
Sure.
No, we are going to do the repetition.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. No wonder. I was like, you're not playing it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I burnt out.
We are going to do it again.
Yeah, I get to hear it again. I apologize.
Yes. Wait. Okay, we are ready.
Non una stella brilla in mezzo al cielo, la stella mia sei tu, sul mio cammino tu m'accompagni e segui il mio destino, tu sei la vita e la felicità. Dimmi che l'amore tuo come il sole d'oro non muore mai più. Dimmi che non mi sai ingannare, il sogno mio d'amore per sempre sei tu. Cara, ti voglio tanto bene, non ho nessuno al mondo più cara di te. T'amo, sei tu il mio grande amore, la vita del mio cuore, sei solo tu. Cara, ti voglio tanto bene, non ho nessuno al mondo più cara di te. T'amo, sei tu il mio grande amore, la vita del mio cuore, sei solo tu.
You're on the front row. Ti voglio tanto bene. I love you very much, and sung there by tenor Gabriel Gonzalez, and accompanying him, pianist Judy Master, here from the Geary Performance Studio. What type of song or role do you most enjoy doing, Gabriel? The lover, the villain? What do you really most enjoy?
Probably that because of my type of voice is tenor, I like to be romantic. I don't like villains. When I have to play villains, I don't like that. But personally, when I have to pick songs, I like to pick songs like this Ti voglio tanto bene, because it's about love. It's very passionate and very intense. So you can use drama, but the drama for love, not drama to just hate someone or to wish someone to die, something like that. I don't like that. I like this type of songs.
You're romantic.
Yeah, my nature is to be romantic, and that's what I was singing back in my days at high school. Music in Spanish, but always romantic. Mm-hmm. So when I'm singing these songs, it's like for me, it's the normal state of mind for me to be in love, not so much as Non t'amo più, but this really allows me to project my own personality, the romantic side.
What else do you have planned for your concert program on Friday night?
For the concert, we have arias from La Arlesiana by Francesco Cilea, which is very famous, Lamento di Federico. This is part of the tenor's repertoire forever. And we have also an aria by Giuseppe Verdi, which is not very, is an unknown aria because the opera is not very famous, or you don't see that on a stage in any opera house. It's from I Lombardi alla prima crociata. The name of the aria is La mia Letizia infondere. Then we also have songs like Mattinata by Ruggero Leoncavallo, that's more famous among the Italian songs. And we have also music in Spanish by composer Maria Grieber, who is famous for Júrame. But this year I'm singing Alma Mia, which is beautiful music, beautiful lyrics. And also we have the song Marta in Spanish, and another Italian Neapolitan song, Opa S do Sole, which is very traditional for tenors. And will be my first time singing here in America that song, that Italian song. So it will be like a premiere here for me in America. That's part
a
of
full
of
program. Yes.
Yeah, and we cover opera, we cover the Italian songs on the international part, and also we cover the Mexican music. So we try to do kind of a balance. I try to balance the rep in my concerts.
So we've heard you sing in beautiful Italian this afternoon, and now we're going to get to hear you sing your native Spanish, the song Marta, in fact, that you just mentioned.
Another beautiful piece that is about love, as you will hear me always singing about love.
About a woman named Marta?
Yeah, and the flower named Marta. So it's to both, to the woman's name and to the flower. So he compares the beauty of the flower to the woman. So it's very sweet what I'm singing here.
Once again, Tenor Gabriel Gonzalez performing for us here on the front row.
Linda flor de alborada que brotaste del suelo cuando la luz del cielo tu capullo besaba, de las rosas encanto, el pensil te ama tanto que ya loco de amor siente celos del ave, del aire y del sol. Marta, capullito de rosas, Marta del jardín, linda flor, dime qué feliz mariposa en tu cáliz se posa a libar tu dulzor. Marta, en tus claras pupilas brilla una aurora de amor. Marta, en tus ojos azules de inefable candor, veo en ellos a Dios. Marta, en tus claras pupilas brilla una aurora de amor. Marta, en tus ojos azules de inefable candor, veo en ellos
The Spanish song Marta, sung by tenor Gabriel Gonzalez, and with him pianist Judy Master here on the front row. The concert coming up Friday night at MECA is called Voices Uniting Cultures. And Gabriel, thank you so much for coming to chat with us and to sing for us and share your romantic spirit with us today. Such a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to be here in this program and to be here in Houston. And I really want to see all of your audience coming on Friday night. They will enjoy a beautiful, beautiful concert, beautiful music. And I want to make a lot of friends here in Houston.
Well, please come back and join us again on the program as well.
Thank you.
Thanks also to pianist Judy Master. And thank you to our audio producer, Todd Holzlander.